I would say freshman year started off good. I made the varsity basketball team, made the varsity softball team, and then I sort of got around the wrong crowd or the older crowd and wanted to fit in and hang out with them. Like after freshman year, and once I had got disciplined from the school for my actions, then my sports got taken away, and that was my drive to keep good grades, to come to school, was to participate in my sports. And being that I can no longer do that, I was like what's the point?
While Brianna wouldn't tell me a lot of what was going on in her life, or even at school really, I just could tell that she was struggling. Do you feel ready? You can tell that there's so much more to her. Call me crazy, I just don't believe in giving up on kids.
Yeah, I could see how much she genuinely cared. I was constantly pushing her away, avoiding her, and she would tell me, like, I'm gonna give you space, but I'm here. And then the next day she would check up on me.
I realized just how much Debbie means to Brianna, like how important her relationship with her mom is. And so I realized, like, okay, when she's having her good days, no matter how small or big, I need to call and I need to celebrate that so that she knows that, like, she's going to get the love and support at home, but she's going to get it at school too.
I would never have reached out.
Oh, I'm going to go run a trial for soccer.
I mean, there's even times where I'm like, oh goodness, the school's calling me again, and I don't answer the phone just because, like I said, it's so robotic, like the same thing, and it's so much more personable with Miss Jackson.
Family engagement is important because when you look at the child, there's so much more to them. There's so many layers, right? And in order for them to be successful, we've got to reach out to every single stakeholder.
I'm interested in joining the police academy when I'm 21. I always want to help make a difference and help give justice.
I love her so much, and I'm excited for her to graduate, and I can't wait to see what she does for her community and how she impacts them. I'm so lucky to have met her and build a relationship with her. She's a really good, incredible kid.
أول ما وصلنا على رينو، بس مجرد ما وصلنا على رينو استقبلونا ناس ويعني كانوا كتير طيبين معنا، منهم المسجد تبعنا والكنيسة كمان كانوا صراحة كتير. لا إذا أنا هلأ بحكي عن أول ما دخلوا بالمدرسة، هن كانوا كتير متضايقين لأنه ما عندهم أولاد يحكوا لغتهم يلعبوا مع بعض.
Look at you.
وصراحة كانت هون أنسة اسمها دنيس، وهي أنا قلت لها إنه أولادي عم يشكوا إنه نحن ما بنفهم شيء على الأولاد ونحن ما بدنا نروح لأنه ما بنفهم.
I worked at Rita Cannon as an English language development coach. At the time they came to our school, I remember they called me from the office. They said there's a family that speaks Arabic and they need me to be down there to translate.
So you think it was very important to have a person that understood your culture to help you when you moved here to Reno at the school?
بالأول إيه، لأنه كان يعني من ضروري إنه لأنه ما عندنا لغة، بس ما بظن إنه يعني لازم كل محل تروح عليه يكون طالما في أناس طيبين فهن بيقدروا يتواصلوا معك من غير لغة.
As a family liaison, I do feel that these families do need the additional support because not all schools have the home visit program in place.
Do you want to have a dog later, like in the future?
And you value that they share things that they are not willing to share with anybody else. You apply those things to help the kids, to help the family succeed.
And I think when you build that trusting relationship and have that safety place for them to come, you will achieve more.
Why do you like science? Because
And especially Rosfa and Rosim, you know, knowing that I care about them and their family and their well-being, they're going to trust me more and they're going to work harder.
صراحة أنا دائما بدي أولادي يكونوا من المتفوقين.
يس أنا يعني إيش أريد أكتر، يعني لما أشوف ابني عم يحكي يعني إيش بدي أكتر من هيك، يعني الحمد لله. يا ريت ما يكون عندي شيء، بس أشوف أولادي ما فيهم شيء يعني.
Hello.
I did the home visit with the family, and I think once that was established, she became a lot more comfortable being able to be open and honest about what was going on in the home and being able to just keep that connection.
Like honestly, first thought came to our head, it's like, oh, what about if they're like social workers that just want to come home and just be like, kind of like looking how we live or whatever stuff. But then like we talk, like my fiance and I, we talk. So we fill out paperwork, and her teacher and other two persons came over to our house.
But I think that's why it's a little scary for teachers to do home visits, because you are going into a home and the values might be completely different, the culture might be completely different, and it might just be because teachers are out of their comfort zone. And I think that's where home visits help, because if you recognize what's going on in the home, it's not about tolerance, it's about appreciation, and it's about respect.
Some parents, they can't come to school because they're working, and then the home visits are usually in the afternoon. So that's when parents mostly have the opportunity of like being home and everything. And like now we have like opportunities, like we have like, I can text the teacher, like, oh, Mrs. Sherman said I'm having an issue with my daughter, and she can respond right away. It's like, okay, just try this, or I'll talk to her. She listens to her teacher since the home visits, because like she sees that her teacher cares.
It just opens the communication. That's the biggest piece, because when you don't know a parent very well, it's very difficult to be honest and very open about how their child's doing academically, how are they doing socially, how are they doing emotionally. And you want to make sure that you're sensitive and that you're professional, but you also want to make sure that you're truthful and that you're not giving parents inaccurate information.
She was in our program, and she was ready for job development very quickly. And so we started working with the parents, mom and dad, and Jamie and I, and doing interest inventories and just trying to figure out what Jamie wanted to do and what was best for her and the family.
So now we need to start some bat nats, because there's none here. Irene, I think she's my supervisor. She took me there, and I went to the interview with her, and right away they thought I was perfect. My school, the one I went to, the voice program, they helped me prepare with the students that I was with. We will practice in the room how to talk to people. It was teaching me to be brave and do other stuff.
She got a job, and she feels it helps her self-esteem, which really was needed, especially with the bullying in school. You know, she's very proud of what she's accomplished and the work she's done, and the things she gets to do by having money.
It's a lot different because you get to experience real life, and the job is different for me, and it's cool because I get to learn something that I never knew you could do.
Copy. She still texts me when she gets promotions, and she still keeps me in the loop of how she's doing. I think that's because we did develop that connection with the family, so that I feel more like part of the family. They're open to me to exchange information and news, which makes this job very rewarding.